Hello and welcome to Alex Cooks, the #1 cooking show of YouTube. Now, what will we be cooking today? Well, we shall be cooking some Lancashire Hotpot. Aye, so I do like a good bit of traditional food every now and then, you know. It's good, it's delicious, and most of all, it's wholesome indeed. Now, without any further ado or beating of leafy objects, let's just get to the ingredients now. To make Lancashire Hotpot, you shall require 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil for this situation, 500 grams of lamb, neck or shoulder preferably, cut into bite-sized chunks, 2 onions, peeled and sliced thinly, 1 heaped teaspoon of plain flour, 500 milliliters of chicken stock, okay, 2 bay leaves, 1.5 a teaspoon of salt, which is also it's right here. 1/2 a teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Ignore the dog. Worcestershire sauce. 3 medium size carrots, peeled and cut into chunks. 600 grams of potatoes, peeled and sliced to 2 to 3 millimeters thick. Floury potatoes such as Mavis Pipers work best. 1 tablespoon of melted butter and 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme. Now let's get cooking. Okay, I've now preheated the oven, and I'm now in the process of melting the butter and oil in a pan ready to fry stuff. Indeed, I like frying stuff. Okay, now we are going to begin with, we are now going to put in our steak, our lamb into this here pan, and we're going to fry it until it is, well, at least brown. Yeah, at least a little brown. Definitely do not seek any answers. Yeah, we're going to put this for about 3 to 4 minutes right here. I'll see you then. Okay, now we have browned our lamb. We are going the wonderful process of spooning it into this here bowl. I presume we're going to cook something else in the pan after all the lamb has been removed. Okay, now we are going to put our onions into the pan to cook for 5 minutes. Alright, so our next stage to do is to now add in our lamb. Hold on, just nice and get a spoonful. In you go. Okay, I'm just going to try and tip this food in. Hold the phone. What an interesting smell. Almost like popcorn coming from the lamb. Okay, scoop noon. Scoopy doop doop. And look, a little bit of juice as well. There we do. Okay, I'll add in the flour. 3. Okay, now we're going to cook this for about a minute once it's all stirred together. Okay, so now our next stage is we're going to first add in the stock, the chicken stock. Well, no, I don't have lamb stock here. Anyway, now we're going to sprinkle in a bit of salt, 1/2 a teaspoon of this, and 1/2 a teaspoon of this. There we go. I'm also going to put in these here bay leaves. And, hold on, once the lid is removed, I'm very reliable camera person is removing this here Worcestershire sauce. Hasn't even been unsealed. But I mean, there we go. We got it. And now we're going to pour it into the tablespoon. Now here comes the Worcestershire. There we go. Wonderful. Now I'm just going to go and give this a good stir. Then we're going to bring it to a gentle simmer. I brought our mixture to simmer, and now going to pour this into the bowl, and we're going to now put it into the oven and cook it for 30 minutes whilst we prepare the vegetables. Okay, so we've now microwaved the butter, sliced our carrots, and also sliced our potatoes perfectly thinly, as you can see once the camera sharpens. Okay, it's not going to sharpen. Now it's ready for the next stage. Okay, so now our hot pot has now been in the oven for about 30 minutes. We're just going to mix in our carrots and presume the butter as well. Okay, we're not mixing in the butter as well just yet. Just going to stir it in, the carrots. We're going to top this off with the potatoes, and I presume we're going to put the butter on the potatoes. That's it, I'm smart. Now we're topping off this here fine piece of food with the spuds. And I think very imminently we shall apply the butter. Our next step is to brush butter over our spuds and make it nice and golden after it comes out of the oven. I'm going to sprinkle this with thyme, cover this up, and put it back in the oven for another 1 hour, not 30 minutes. Okay, so our hot pot has now been cooking for an hour. We're now going to increase the heat in the oven, our oven, to 190 degrees Celsius. Oh dear, I just got all fogged up on my camera. We've increased it up to 190 degrees Celsius. We're going to put this back in the oven for another half hour without the cover. Okay, so now the hot pot has now been cooking in the oven for the past half hour. We have now taken this out of the oven, and we're now leaving it to rest for 5 minutes or so before serving it up for the taste test. Okay, now as you can see, I have indeed got some of the hot pot ready and waiting for me on this plate. I'm just going to get a bit of that juicy meat and pick up a little bit over here. And if you just get on the spoon, there we go. A bit of hot pot. Down the hatch it goes. I say it is really not very good, actually. The lamb. I mean, I'm gonna sound repetitive, but the lamb and the potatoes complement each other very, very well. The lamb is very well, it's a different flavour than usual. I haven't had lamb before. This is the first time I've actually had it, and moi, it's very gooey. I don't know what that means, but hey ho. Yes, another culinary success from this here kitchen. If you like this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this on your Facebook and Twitter. And also follow my social media on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog. I shall see you in the next video.